And this time around, I got the man, the myth, the legend, last of Team Liquid. And we're going to ask how the fuck you swung that one first and foremost, because a lot of people have no idea how that happened, and you just kind of showed up one day like a stork dropped at our doorstep, like just liquid, actual liquid. Like I got all the stuff. They actually had me on payroll, and yeah, I'm a part of your scene now, guys. Congratulations. So how did that happen first and foremost before we get into the commentary stuff?
So I've actually been like around Smash since like very early Smash 4, but I was very much like a gym. I was just a spectator. I didn't go to events outside of my region. I didn't like show up at majors. I just watched in Twitch chat, you know. When quarantine rolled around, that was like right when I turned 18. So I was like actually about to be able to go and travel outside, and then like I suddenly, because nobody could, because there was nothing going on. So I was just like, what can I do now that like everything's online? So I started TOing events. And I met up with like, you know, like Cact, Grayola, Sean, a couple other people, and started TOing a whole bunch of like online, like big online tournaments. And then when the box rolled around, when HBox and Le'Veon Bell teamed up and did that like that huge like 8,000 person man bracket, I was just like one of the like assistants on that tournament. It was just like I was just running pools and shit. But after the tournament ended, the people from Team Liquid, they approached me and they were like, hey, we're trying to turn this into like a weekly series. Maybe we're going to call it like the Juice Box, and like all that kind of thing. And we need somebody to be like on the ground running it. Would you be interested in taking that job? So at first it was just like, I'm just running their tournament for them. And after like 2 or so months of running Juice Box for them, I got approached by the then head of the community department. His name was Ken Serra. He's retired now. But Ken approached me and he was like, hey, you have time to sit down on a call with me real quick. And I actually didn't know what that means. So I thought that I was about to be...
You were getting paid or you getting fired. No in between.
I thought they were about to be like, yeah, we're gonna go with somebody else. We don't really like what you're doing. That's the thoughts that were going through my head, because that had never happened to me before or anything like that. Right. So we sit down and he's like, hey, we think you're doing a great job running this. Would you like to run more stuff with us? So I got offered a position in the community department as like an events organizer. So I ended up doing a bunch of stuff with obviously Smash, but I organized a couple of events for like Rocket League, for Fortnite, for like all the other stuff that Liquid was in. But over time, I kind of found out that like I'm pretty decent at coaching in Smash Bros. Mm-hmm. And when Liquid picked up Riddles, it was actually HBox was like hard pushing like, hey, we need a coach, and we already have somebody like on our payroll who like knows his stuff and who like does that kind of thing. So I really think that we should like basically pick me up from the community department and move me over to so that's literally what happened. They moved my contract terms. They like all that stuff got changed around, and I went from community TO into head coach of Smash, and that's just where I am now.
That's so fire. Holy shit. That's so gas. Also, 2 things. 1, that's fire. And 2, are you a Smash player, sports fan like I am?
I would say so, yeah.
You watch football?
Baseball is my
Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Wait, hold on. I might have to take that back. What's your favorite team? Yo.
You're not going to like this.
I might.
Pirates?
I'm a Padres fan, so we don't worry about each other. It's okay.
We're good.
But I need you to understand that when I was sitting at 20, because the Le'Veon Bell thing was like 20... That was like 20?
Early 2020, yeah.
Yeah, so when I was sitting in the middle of Oklahoma finishing up my military training, I was watching Le'Veon Bell play Mega Man on Wi-Fi with no LAN adapter. And like my brain didn't fucking compute that HBox and Le'Veon Bell knew each other existed, let alone were working together on something.
Bro, that's the craziest thing. There's a couple like pro like football players, pro baseball players who are like just like very quietly in Smash. I don't know if you saw like when the Super Bowl was going on, like Joe Burrow is a Ness main.
Yo, Joe Shiesty no more. You fucking kidding me? Yo, some fucking Ness? Oh my God. I wish you didn't tell me that. I really do.
He's like, look on his Twitter account. He's got like Smash Bros in his like bio and shit like that, or like it's not in his bio, but like he's tweeted about Smash Bros a couple times.
I'm finding every instance of Joe Burrow's Smash Brothers and putting it on screen at the same time. Oh my god, this is so gas. I didn't even know that. Like I knew athletes got into Smash, but celebrities in general, because we had Asa Butterfield on the Panda payroll at one point.
He's on Liquid now.
Whoa, go fucking figure. Yeah, Dylan Sprouse. I remember that shit.
Dylan Sprouse on PM com.
Yeah, beating the dog shit out of his brother and then commentating with Prague at Zenith.
Yeah.
I remember that distinctly. Like watching Sweet Life of Zach and Cody and Sweet Life on Deck religiously, and then getting into Smash, and within 2 months seeing Dylan Sprouse was wow.
He's following you.
Wow, this scene is so weird. There's so many people in it, but that just speaks to the gravity of the game. Yeah. And I wish I had a good way to segue the gravity of the game into us talking about the game, but that's what we're here to talk about, man.
That's a pretty good segue.
Yeah, I try my best, you know.